Hey nail techs, it's Jill Wright with nailtechevent.com. I'm bringing you another business tip, and this one's going to teach you how to book your appointments tighter so you don't have a 9 o'clock in the morning and then hours of empty space and a 5 o'clock in the evening. This is what I learned, and I've been doing this 34 years, going into my 35th year. So this is what I learned works best for me, and you could try it out and see if it works for you too. What I'll do, I work my hours around me. I'm self-employed. I can do that. Now, if you're an employee and like they're taking taxes out of your paycheck and they get to tell you when to show up. But if you're booth rent, this is how you can avoid that when you don't have a full clientele. So I am a night owl. I love working second shift hours, so I would start my appointments later in the day. I don't like getting up early in the morning. It is just not my internal clock. So anyway, this is what I would do. I would book like my 5 o'clocks and 6 o'clock people that absolutely have no wiggle room. They have to have 5 or 6 o'clock at night because they work a job. They can't get off any sooner. Those people I get in first, So let's just say I've got a 5 o'clock, next Tuesday. I don't have anybody else, okay? Ring, ring, somebody's calling you up. Hey girl, I need to get in, need to get my nails done. You'd be like, oh good. I can get you in next Tuesday at either 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So that way you book the hour before your 5 o'clock that you've already got down, or the hour after your 5 o'clock that you've already got down. So that way you book them tighter. What you never want to do, you never want to say, oh yeah, pick a time, pick a day, I'm wide open. Never, never. Because then like people are like, oh my God, why is she wide open? Is she not any good? Maybe she sucks. I don't think I want to book with her. You don't want to ever let your clients see your appointment book or have control over your appointment book. So anyway, you've given them a choice. People like choices. 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock on next Tuesday, and they're like, yeah, I think I can make that 4 o'clock work. Perfect. Okay, I've got you in. Next Monday comes, and what do? You text them or call them the night before to remind them of their appointment, because things come up. People are busy. They've got lives to live. They've booked that appointment. Maybe they forgot to write it down. Maybe they forgot to put it in their calendar. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. If you want to avoid having no-shows, you always, the night before, will text your people. I do this. I have 0 no-shows. If somebody doesn't show up on time for an appointment, like I give them 5 minutes and I'm like texting them, hey girl, are you almost here? They could be in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? They could have had a car wreck. I mean, their grandma could have died. They're out of state. I mean, do it. This will save you tons of headaches. So now that you've got a 4 o'clock book next Tuesday and a 5 o'clock book next Tuesday, you have other options. The next person that wants an appointment, you could be like, oh, I've got a 3 o'clock right before that 4 o'clock you just booked, or I've got a 6 o'clock after my last appointment. You've given them options, but you don't give them too many because they get bogged down and get confused. So, okay, they could pick for, whatever time then. If they say, no, that's not gonna work, I really need it on a Wednesday at like around noon. Well, you can go, you know what, I'll put you down on my waiting list and I will text you as soon as something opens. You may have that day all the way wide open. They don't need to know it. It's not your obligation to tell them your work schedule and what you got going on, because it's not their obligation or your obligation to learn their work schedule. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you could give it an hour or so, maybe the next day, and then text them back. I wouldn't wait too long. I usually would give it an hour to a couple hours, and then I go, hey, you're in luck. That noon just came open. Bam, you got them in there. And you've not left them wondering why you're not busy, so that way people don't have time to go, oh my God, maybe she's not any good. Maybe I shouldn't book with her because she's wide open. Don't ever let them see your book or know what you got going on, because that is your business to run. So, okay, and that is my tip for you, and you can try it. And give me your feedback, once you start implementing this, and, come back. I'm, uploading new videos to YouTube. If you liked it, smash that like button, comment, follow, click the follow button, and you can catch up on more new videos as I release it. But I'm trying to make nail business fun instead of like old dry and boring, because really it is a lot of fun. And it doesn't matter what profession you're in, you're always gonna need to know business. And this tip right here will save you all kinds of boredom and frustration by booking your appointments closer together. See what I'm saying? So anyway, nailtechevent.com. It's our yearly trade show in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Go to it, check it out, and peace out, Nail Techs.